Hello and welcome back to Reseller World, and I'm Car Boot Chris.
And I'm Bagging Belle. Hi.
Sorry we are late. We have had some major technical issues. This week I updated my Mac Airbook with the new software Catalina or whatever, and now it won't screen share at all on StreamYard. It's saying the permissions are not there anymore, and when I change the settings to what it tells me to do, it still will not screen share. So the entire show has gone to rat shit and we haven't even started yet, so sorry about that.
It's called winging it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wing it.
I had so much stuff lined up for a screen share and I just can't do any of it, so we'll just have to do it the best we can. I didn't want to leave you waiting any longer.
Yeah, and we've had this conversation. Chris is a perfectionist, so this is like his worst nightmare. This is something that he dreams about.
I test everything and assume the screen share is going to work like clockwork, and it is not having it, which is really annoying. But never mind, we'll just have to crack on with it.
Are you going to go back to the beginning and say hello to some people?
Yeah.
I'll just keep up with the bottom chat.
Yeah, I was just testing one last time. No, screen share is not having it. Right, so Adrian, Mr. Diggs is in. We've got Pommy Pickers, Hi Rod, Millionaire Militaria, DMH Products, Peter Ray, Booker Y, and Linda and Gaz, Oliver Ian, the Tap Doctor. I should be pinging these up on the screen, shouldn't I? Tap Doctor Ketan.
You've been well thrown off your game now, haven't you?
Oh, I don't like it when things go wrong. Peter Ray, we gave you a shout before, didn't we? Oh, look, Annabelle Hayden's here.
Yay!
Sorry, guys, having a few technicals. You're not joking.
Even though he did sign me in somewhere today as Annabelle Biddle.
Yeah, no, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
James Collects, hi, James. And there's a few other people. Jord Wright's in.
Kieran's in.
The Mank Reseller. Oh, there's plenty of people.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
You said Oliver Ian?
Yes. Tommy is in.
Alan Starbuck.
Alan. Sorry, I probably missed a few. I'm probably just trying to get down to the bottom.
I'll just say,
Go jazz free.
Stephen Jackson, it doesn't mean that there's no quiz.
Oh, the quiz is still on.
The quiz is still on.
Oh, what's this? Betsy, how did you get on with your haul of ladies' lingerie from the car boot? Blimey, that was a while back. Still selling it. I'm well into profit now. Some of it went up to Amazon, and I sold a few bits on Amazon FBA, and some I've sold through eBay. So I've probably still got half the haul left, and I'm into profit, so that's good. Thanks for asking. Zoe, hi Jason, lots of people in. So today we did have a bumper episode lined up because we've got some shout outs to do. We've got some news from the reseller community as well as some of our own news. We did have a few of our favorite things, a sales line up from the week, but because I can't screen share, I don't think I can really do it unless I pull them up on my phone or something. No, that's not going to work. I'll think of something as the show goes on for that one.
If in doubt, he'll sing and dance.
We've got the Death Pile puzzle and our oh no's towards the end. So stay tuned. We've got plenty coming up. But first of all, we are doing our shout outs.
Shout outs.
So the first one that the first official shout out, in addition to those at the very start, is oh look, something else is going wrong. Oh, there we go.
He's going to have a meltdown live on YouTube.
Just everything is just going badly wrong.
Don't tune out anyone, you might miss it.
South London reseller. Now I know Annabella loved this one. South London reseller put a very nice comment on mine and Andrew's impromptu live last week, and she said, "You boys are so handsome."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that face! So I'm sure she was probably just referring to me when she said, you know, you're handsome. So I don't know, Andrew. Apparently we're handsome, according to South London reseller.
I'm not jealous. It's fine. I'm
So yeah, South London reseller on YouTube. So there we go.
You got good taste. That's all I could say. Excuse me.
Mr. Diggs Deals gets a shout out this week. He went on, I think it was his first ever live show last week with Andrew's Friday night, and also got his biggest sale. He sold some ski gear for 100 quid, and that was his biggest sale. So well done, Adrian.
Can I tell you,
good job.
That also fits into ugly sells, because that was bloody ugly.
It weren't the best looking thing, was it?
But it just
people
shows
like
when
that
we
kind
say
of stuff.
ugly sells, doesn't it?
So well done. I did have something lined up for you on a screen share, but maybe it'll have to wait till next week.
He's put, ooh, me.
Yeah, so if you've not subbed Mr. Diggs, go and sub him. He's putting out regular content again, which is good, so thank you. Andrew gets another shout out because he dropped by our house, as you might have seen on the little live video that we did. He popped by, ended up staying for tea. He helped me move some stuff around in here. Some.
Say that's not why he's getting a shout out for having tea. He's getting it for helping you.
Well, not got there yet. Let me certainly get there. Yeah, these boxes here used to be cabinets, but we've now got boxes there. So we managed to shift some heavy cabinets out of the way. So thank you, Andrew. You're a star.
I'll just apologise for keep yawning. I'm having a tough night.
Also, Ads has got his 12-hour live stream this week on the 21st, which is 18th. 19th, 20th, which is Thursday, and I'm going to be on there at 2 o'clock for the hour. If anyone wants to tune in at 2 o'clock, that's probably going to be the best hour of the 12. So yeah, sorry, what are you in? Are you home on that day?
No, I'm off work.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I'll be home.
Bargain Bell might even come on.
Yeah, maybe. Washing my hair that day.
So yeah, Ads is doing this 12-hour live stream. I think there's a charity element to it, so we'll see, but that should be interesting. And the last shout out that we've got is for, you probably won't know Ben, but Ben Fitzpatrick used to do reseller videos. He was followed by a lot of people, including myself. When I first started, I used to watch a lot of Ben's videos, and he was on George Ross's channel last week, which pretty much everyone here was probably watching, and gave us a nice shout out because he says that he likes watching our videos, which was very nice.
He likes watching me. He likes watching your sidekick.
Probably, yeah, probably. But Ben doesn't put content out on his reseller channel, but he does have his To Infinity and Beyond channel, which focuses on sort of travel and Disney related videos, which I'm sub to, and you should go and find it if you're not already.
Here's put a comment here saying, if your browser screen share is not working, then it could be fixed by turning off hardware acceleration in Chrome.
Right, I'll have a look.
If
I mean,
that makes any sense to you.
On StreamYard, it came up with a solution. It said, go to this XYZ, do this, and it will fix. And I did what it said, and it didn't fix. The only thing I failed to do, I did shut Chrome down completely. The only thing I failed to do was turn my computer on and off, which I'm wondering if that might resolve it. But I didn't really have time because we were already 5 minutes over, so I didn't want to make everyone wait any longer. So
everybody was doing fine. Everyone was just chatting amongst themselves, not even notice that we weren't even there.
But plus, it would have taken me another 5-10 minutes to load everything up that I had lined up. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Steve Brano's joined us.
Steve O'Brano's in.
Yeah, Zahir's joined us. Ali Evans.
Oh yeah, Ali.
Stu Mandry.
That's some plenty of people in. So that was our shout outs for the week. Thanks for everybody who's connected with us over the last week, whether it be on Instagram, even on eBay as well, the odd message, and Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. So many places that we have to keep up with these days. And social media is meant to be better for us.
No,
Do you think
we've all just become robots. We've all just become slaves to our...
Wasn't life easier without social media?
We used to interact more.
You used to have to
like
pick up the
face
phone
to
and
face.
actually ring somebody.
I bet this will be like the same, because we know everybody's like this these days. But literally, how many people like us, where you go to bed, lie at the side of each other, the majority of the night, just on your phone, just literally not even. And then literally, it's like, right, I finished scrolling through my phone, lights out, roll over.
And the first thing you do when you get up in the morning,
Pick
your phone up, see what's going on.
But do we really want to complain about that? Because you're now starting a full-time business relying on people who shop online.
Yeah, true.
So let's not moan about that too much.
I'm not moaning about it. It's just an observation, isn't it?
Yeah. I do like Tea Case's commentaries, but evening all, spanner ready to tweak nuts.
Nice. Yes. No messing in the chat. Make sure you don't take any prisoners. Much else going on that we can highlight?
No, I think everyone's just kind of saying hi to each other and just kind of catching up with each other. So yeah.
Cool.
Oliver Ian said that funniest video on YouTube, you and Andrew, and we even got to watch you guys eat.
Oh God, yeah. Well,
which I point blank refused to do.
When you say eat, Andrew got most of his food down his trousers. So next time we'll have one of those bibs with a tray at the bottom to catch his food. Okay. Gordon.
Speaking of that, Andrew's having his dinner.
He's always having his dinner, isn't he? Gordon says, "Hi Chris, what's your Twitter name?" It is, if you search Car Boot Chris, you'll find it. But my actual Twitter handle is Feed Z Goat. Feed Z Goat. And
he will score.
Yes. So, but I think if you just search like Car Boot Chris, you'll probably find it. Feel free to follow. I will follow you back. I'll look out for you. What's Andrew saying here? Hello to all my future wives in the chat. I'll be with you.
I know, it's a proper Hello Ladies, man, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
If you've never watched Hello Ladies with Steve Merchant, you need to go watch it. It was basically based on Andrew. It was like his life story. Yeah,
Oliver Ian noticed that Andrew got his food down his allegedly designer shirt.
And on his designer pants.
Yeah.
I know there was a bit too much crotch and backside showing on that video, wasn't there?
Well, he was getting his ass out at one point, wasn't he?
And I was getting it in live stream as well, not even via TV.
Rod says, "Is that Twitter reference to the great Sean Goaty?" Yes, it is.
I've met him.
Annabelle's had a photograph with the goat
taken with me, and I had no idea who he was.
I was just like, "Go get your picture with it. Go." Feed the goat. Exactly. Okay, so let's. Shall we move on? We've sort of caught up with the chat, so we're going to move on to. Where is it? That's it.
There's going to be a lot of this, isn't there?
What? So, reseller news, bits of news that we've spotted out in the community, but also some news from ourselves as well. So the Royal Mail apparently are going on strike at some point between now and Christmas.
I thought that had been put on hold.
Not. I had an email today saying that, well, it had been voted for strike action, but there's no. I don't think they've decided on what day or anything yet. But I got an email today about it. I can't remember who it came from, but for me, it doesn't affect me too much on outgoing posts because I don't use Royal Mail for very much at all. But obviously, I do buy a lot of stuff in, like retail arbitrage, eBay arbitrage. That a lot of that comes in through Royal Mail, so that could be affected. So. What's that, Buckle White?
Oliver Ian's Royal Mail.
It's been delayed.
It's been delayed. I thought I'd heard it had been delayed.
I just had an email this afternoon, which is why I added it onto the news to say that it was happening, but no dates. So maybe they've got a temporary delay.
Yeah, I heard the same.
Yeah, Buckle White says as well, injunction. 2 Aussie thrifters are in. Hi guys. Peter Ray says says he uses Royal Mail a lot as well, so that could affect him if that does happen.
Yeah, Bumblebee says Royal Mail won the case.
Right. Okay. So basically they're not allowed to strike. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Rebecca's put it. It went to court and Royal Mail won, so no strike at the moment. Monumental fake news. Are you scamming them? Are you being a scammer?
I don't know. I still think it's going to happen though, isn't it? They might have got a delay, but I reckon it'll happen anyway because you can't actually. How are they stopping a strike happening? There's only the police who are not allowed to go on strike, as far as I'm aware.
It's not. It's been. I think it's just been delayed for a little bit. So, but it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Bad news.
It's still news.
We're playing that. Have I got news for you? Where you have to tell us if it's truth or a lie.
Buckle White says possible needs to reballot. So it's still on the horizon. As I say, it doesn't majorly affect me, but it probably affects a lot of you who use Royal Mail potentially on the run up to the busiest period.
Mr. Diggs has said he only uses Royal Mail.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't. I mainly use my Hermes. Don't ask me why, because they're a pain in the ass.
Oliver Ian said till after Christmas, probably because it's the union and staff want the strike, not as much as an impact for Royal Mail after Xmas. But I don't think the staff and union really care about what's best for them. So I think that's why they've tried to got it delayed, haven't they, to kind of get over the Christmas period.
Right, I get you. You see, they bring this news up, and you guys add to it and give us more information, so that's good.
Stu said, "Who was Chris's source for this news? Was it a big nose postman called Pat?"
Yeah, could have been. Could be. Andrew said 99% of his post goes through Royal Mail. Ooh, that's a lot. That's nearly. Well, if you're doing media, then yeah, it would do, wouldn't it?
Say hi to Richard. Richard's dropped.
Hi, Richard. Christmas and election.
Oh, Peter's put and his black and white cat. That's that blooming cat you keep chasing out the garden. Is it Postman Pat? That's the black and white one.
Yeah. Dazza says eBay probably paying Royal Mail to go on strike just to mess with our heads. Yeah, absolutely. And James collects you. Oh, I just pressed that and it's gone. James collects use it for everything under 2 kilograms. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, most of my stuff is under 1 kilogram, to be honest with you.
Did you see Daz's? Did you read that? eBay probably paying Royal Mail to go on strike just to mess with the high rent even more.
Are you even in this room?
No.
Serious to God, I just read that whole thing out. She's not even here. She's not even listening to a single word.
I'm a woman.
Jesus.
Can't do two things at once.
Now, if I'd have done that, I'd have got absolutely blasted.
I actually started that with, have you read this out? And you didn't answer me quick enough.
Bundle by UK, mine's approximately 25% Royal Mail. They do collect from him. Well, that could be a pain, couldn't it? So a lot of people use Royal Mail, but it's not happening for now, as we've established, but it was worth mentioning. I think so anyway.
James has put, is there a parrot in the room?
I know, tell me about it. Jesus. At least Dazza got his post read out twice. Bargain bell on delay. That's the last thing you want, isn't it?
I'm just making sure you don't miss anything.
So the next thing I wanted to talk about on our news section, are you guys aware that eBay have introduced the ability, or are introducing as we speak, the ability to add and edit the multi-buy pricing from within your listings? It's within your actual listings. You can alter that option of the multi-buy. They are rolling it out now. It mainly affects people who have multi-item listings, and where you want to say, if you buy 2 of these, you will get a discount. If you buy 3, you will get X amount off. But you used to have to go into some of your settings to change that, but you can actually do it on every single listing now. That is being rolled out, so you might not have it yet, but they're saying by the end of the month, this is what I read today, don't shoot me if it's wrong, but this is what I read today, that it is being rolled out. Everyone should have it by the end of the month, of the ability to alter, add and edit multi-buy pricing from within a listing. Now, just before we came on air, I checked some of my listings. I went to revise some, and I have it it's right at the end before you enter your listing, and it is there. The option is there to alter them. So that could be interesting for some of you, in regards multi-buy, multi-quantity, especially that kind of stuff. So keep your eye on that. It doesn't. I mean, I think I have it set so that if someone wants to buy like 2 items, they get a discount on anything. But yeah, this is a slightly different option that you can put actually within your listing, which should make it easier.
Look, I said it'll be good if it works in the app too.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I've not seen it in the app, but that's desktop version. That's what I was looking at.
TK says it's about time. I have about 50 multi-lists. I'll have to revisit them if I'm forced to.
Oh, that's interesting. So it could be relevant for a few of you to use that.
Mr. Diggs, is that a bargain bell knee? I see. Yeah, but it's covered today. There's nothing uncovered on it.
It's desktop, so you'd have to. They really need to add some new stuff to the app, don't they? The app version. It seems quite behind on the desktop. I wish they'd add some of this functionality to the app. Also, just staying on the subject of eBay, did you also know that these alleged enhanced seller protections that we get now, that only applies to business sellers? So if you're a private seller, you don't qualify for the enhanced seller protections, basically because you're not able to achieve that top rated seller status. So you don't get that extra protection that we're allegedly getting. So it's worth remembering that if you're a private seller, that what eBay are talking about does not apply to you. I didn't know that, so when I saw that, I found that interesting. Nothing much else really to say about it, other than it's a fact that has been rolled out by eBay, that they want people to be aware that the enhanced seller protections only apply to business sellers. So just in case you didn't know, that's all. What else was I going to mention in this section? Oh, apparently, you know, we came fifth. We came fifth in the Money Mental reselling group for the favorite reselling YouTubers poll.
Was that out of 5?
No, there was about 30 on there. But I'll take fifth. I think George Ross and Nick and Andrea were up there at the top.
To be expected.
Yeah, and
was Andrew up there, seeing as it was his?
Z was up there, and Andrew is there by default because it's his group. So yeah, but really Andrew should be top, shouldn't he? Because that was his group and it was his poll. So why the hell wasn't Andrew getting top? Peter says Peter was 6th or 7th. That's good going. I would like to think that everyone put us a vote. Andrew said he was 3rd. It's your group, Andrew. That's all I'm saying. You should be up there at the top.
He was above us.
Linda and Gaz says yours should have come first. Exactly. Well, did you vote for us?
You should have voted, and well, sadly you can't vote more than once, or we'd have asked you to vote 10 times.
And the tack doctor says even Goimer's wife got a vote. That's funny.
Booker White says I'll hit TRS on the 20th of this month. What's that?
Top rated seller. Excellent.
Yay.
Round of applause for Booker Y. Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, so also something else that happened this weekend for us.
It's so exciting.
That is rare, almost unheard of. We had a sale on Facebook Marketplace, and they came and picked it up and paid for it
on time when they said they were going to come.
I can't believe it.
Chris had already resigned to the fact we were going out, and he was like, "They're not here by 4 o'clock. I'm going. I'm not even giving them the time of day. Blah blah blah." 4 o'clock on the dot. Doorbell rings.
Yeah.
I don't think we answered it for 5 minutes, just out of pure shock.
Quality. Yeah, I sold a Sony VCR. It was 30 quid. It cost me a £5. Sold for 30, and the guy came and collected it bang on time. It does work. It's restored faith. I can't believe it, to be honest with you.
Thrifter has put no way, surely fake news.
Yeah. Just, I mean, do you have the same problem in Australia with this bloody Facebook Marketplace? It's horrendous, isn't it?
And Oliver Ian, no, it wasn't Chupa Chup caps. They definitely wouldn't have shown up if it was Chupa Chup caps.
No, yeah.
They said, Jason said, was it Andrew when he came over the other day? No, but we did try to sell him a couple of bits. It didn't work though.
Tried to flog him a jacket, but he weren't having it.
You did that live, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? You tried it on live. I thought it looked decent, that.
Fake news, never had a Facebook sale. I don't believe you.
And Linda and Gaz says it's unheard of.
Why do you think we're so excited about it?
2 Aussie thrifters, you got more luck milking it. That's good.
I'd like to know it's across the board and the world.
The Tat Doctor, did we sort of decorate it? Yes, it's done.
More fantastic news. We have no hole and it's decorated.
The ceiling is finished. Thank God. Yeah, we've got a normal ceiling again.
And now we can finally get the carpet cleaners off our back that have been ringing you every other day.
We've got to get the carpet cleaner team in. Part of the insurance job was that when everything's been fixed, we'll get all our carpets cleaned. Well, the living room carpet will be cleaned. So they've been mithering me to death for weeks now. Have we done it? Have we done it? So I can get them in now.
That should have been 2 shout outs. One to the guy that came to collect the video recorder, like Well,
I'm not giving him a shout out.
well,
He's not even going to be watching.
well done. You never know. Well done for actually doing what you're supposed to do. And second, we should give one out to the decorator because he was brilliant. He just came and did the job. Fantastic.
Facebook and eBay are on a level pegging in terms of non-payers not turning up. Okay. You just covering the walls with black boxes. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't decorated for your arrival. It was done. When was it done? Friday. Can't remember now.
Yeah, Friday.
Martin said I had a Facebook sales.
Was that Andrew saying about not? You could have bloody decorated it while you were here. You've literally got to look up and your nose touches the ceiling.
Martin said I had a Facebook sales more than one, but it's hard work and time consuming. Very. You do lose the will to live. And Tea Cake says waste of time.
Jason says, are we going to put decks and a tree up in your eBay room? Chris pulls his face at me putting decorations and a tree up in the blooming house. Never mind his sacred eBay room.
Lee says I prefer to source from Facebook. I'm the same, Lee. I have bought quite a bit of stuff off eBay, but it seems much harder to actually be the seller. So what else have I got for news? Oh, the title was not clickbait of this video. I think I put a title something like my eBay account is addicted to something, something like that. I can't remember now what it is, but it is. So I'll be interested. Like, listen to this. This is my eBay account is hooked on promoted listings, best offers, and sales. Right? If I take those three out of the equation, I don't get any bloody sales. So it seems like my eBay store is addicted to the point where if I don't use it, it goes flat. For the last couple of weeks, I've had combinations, sales, I've sent out loads of best offers, I've been on promoted, and I've had some good sales in the last week. This weekend, I've had a fairly reasonable weekend. All right, today or last night, my promoted finished. I've got no best offers outstanding, and I haven't got a sale on, and I've not had a single sale all day. Right, so it seems like your stores, or certainly ours, is struggling to operate without these things.
I'm sorry because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just reading something. Yeah, sorry, Martin. Yeah, that is the title. My eBay account is suffering from a serious addiction. Yes, that is. And it is. It's addicted to these things because it won't function without them. Yeah, markdown sales, Andrew. Markdown sales is what I meant there. So if I don't have a markdown sale, I don't get any sales. If I don't have promoted sales, I don't get any sales. If I don't send out best offers, I don't get any sales. It seems very, very strange. But Oliver and Peeps don't want to pay full price at the moment, maybe. Yes, he's basically saying that I am discounting stuff. But it's strange because when my promoted listings, my store has a lot of like unique items that don't have a lot of competition. So in theory, the theory is that you shouldn't really have to promote those, because if someone's searching for it, it won't need an advert because it'll come up.
It's very random as well, isn't it? It's very sort
That's
of
what
niche.
I mean. It's unique, niche, random stuff. So if someone,
like we have bulk loads of one.
That's what I mean. So if you don't, the theory is that you shouldn't have to promote those items, because if someone's looking for it, they'll just find it organically. But what I feel like is happening is that the account is becoming reliant on promoted and markdown sale and best offer, because when any one of those three things is not happening, the sales seem to absolutely dive. Like today, I've got none of those things going on, and I've had no sales at all. Now that I've not had a no sale day for, I mean, I had one a few weeks ago, but it's been a while.
TK says, I don't know, I don't do sales or promoted, sent 46 out today.
Well, you've done well then. That is really good. It's strange. eBay is a real strange beast, isn't it? I don't think any of us are really going to figure it out.
Money Mental's had a poor day for sales, but he's listed some clothes. Lee said, I honestly think in the background eBay is suffering and us sellers are having to use these tools at our cost to drive sales.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think that is what it is. I think that the algorithms, the search functions are all a bit skew-whiff. They're not 100% working properly. And like you say, we're having to use these tactics, these tools that are going to cost us money in order to get noticed.
Oliver Ian says, what sort of percentage do you set the promoted listings at?
I do all sorts. I just do random percentages. The last one I did, I think, was like 4.3% or something, and I've done really high percentages as well just to test those out. I've gone like 10%, but I tend to do like between 1 and 5% on promoted.
Andrew said the promoted listings will promote based on your category and your keywords, so it's not just about having the only item, as it will promote it to users when they're browsing other listings.
Yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah, so if you search something similar, it can come up. So yeah,
Richard
that is
said
true.
he's had a good sales past 2 days, but Saturday for him was dead.
Right.
Whereas your weekend's been busy, hasn't
I've had a busy weekend, yeah. Well, when I say busy, not bad for me.
Woohoo76 says, how's the stuff from Kilo Sales doing?
Well, if I'd have been able to screen share, I had a few things listed ready to show you. I've done all right with it.
You can still talk about it.
I've sold quite a few jackets, some tracksuit tops, and they're quite high value as well. I did a £70 tracksuit top. I've sold a £45 Gillette, whatever you call it.
Body warmer.
I just don't like Gillette. Is that even right? Gillette. Sold one of them for 45 quid. I've sold a few tracky tops at £30. So it's quite good for me because it's bringing my sort of average sale up. Definitely.
Dazza de Flipper said, what I don't get is last month and the beginning of this month, eBay did a TV advert promotion and it doesn't look like it did much for us sellers.
That's interesting.
Booker White said, I had my highest single sale yesterday, Star Wars Tattoon skiff toy for £90. Found it at a local British Heart Foundation.
It's a nice sale.
Yeah, brand new in the box. Oliverine said, are you going off what percentage eBay are saying others are using for that item?
No, I set my own, because normally what eBay are saying is sort of 7, 8, 9%. I don't normally go that high. I just set a percentage. I tend to do it point something. So I'll do, I think the last one I did was like 4.3% or something. So I'll just pick a random sort of percentage and just try it out.
TK said, I'd rather lower the price and spend on promoted. I don't necessarily, I mean, I've got stuff on that's really low in price, but I still can't sell. Even though mine is obviously on a smaller scale than what you lot are doing.
Lee said, on the flip side, eBay know exactly what they were doing and we're all hammering these tools at extra cost. I mean, I've said it on quite a few lives and stuff recently. eBay must be seeing these problems at their back end, their bottom line profits. I mean, I know we're spending more on the tools and the promoted and stuff, but overall, they must be seeing a decline in their profits. If we're seeing a decline in our sales, it's got to automatically then, somebody must be seeing it their end and asking the question, why is this happening?
Bundled by UK said, I've done many tests over the past few weeks, and although not conclusive, because I sell 99% new and organically rank high on quite a few listings in searches as thousands units sold per listing. The promoted rate option gives best return to drive sales.
The promoted rate
Option gives best return to drive sales.
What? So just promoting your listings rather than anything else is the best option, or to choose eBay's suggested rate? I definitely find as soon as I switch on those promoteds, my sales go up. My sales go up, but I tend to only do them for short periods of time. So I'll do them for 5 days, 6 days. I'll end it, wait a day or two, and I'll restart on a new one. And that's how I'm going at the moment in order to keep the sales going.
Andrew said, sales are down across the board. It's not just eBay. This is a bad Q4 for most retailers. The only people doing well are those selling essentials and not just stuff for Q4. So don't get too eBay focused, folks.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's hard when that's what your
yeah.
core role is now, to sell on eBay.
There's a lot of people in the chat who are much bigger sellers than me. We know that I'm pretty small, even though I'm full time. I'm only a relatively small eBayer. But yeah, it is worrying for everybody, isn't it? Because if this is your main income, and I've only just started, I've started at a really bad time by the feel of it. In the summer, I was going really good. Oh, Carl says he's got some money out of Hermes. 13 days. That's
got to be like party time.
To be honest with you, 13 days is incredible. I'm waiting 3 months. 3 months for 2 refunds that amount to a total of 50 quid, where they've lost 2 items. I'm still waiting for that money to go in my bank. Absolutely useless.
James collects us. I think everyone's waiting for Black Friday.
Do you reckon? I mean,
possibly. It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming up now, isn't it? I'm gonna have to have some sales going on.
TK, so many different strategies, price range, etc., from different sellers. It's going to be hard to pin down what works for each seller.
Yeah, it's very varied, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Louise has decided to drop in.
45 minutes late. It's all right. We were 10 minutes late. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. You're actually only 40 minutes late. Yeah. Richard says a lot of the stuff I'm selling aren't Q4 items.
Who's Stephen bought that off? Stephen Jackson. He's put, just bought the Street Fighter mug. Couldn't have you sat with no sales. Don't tell Lana though. Who's he bought that off?
Oh, I don't know.
Has he bought it off you?
Oh, have you bought something off us, Stephen? I hope so.
Have you had a ping?
I haven't had a ping. You probably don't mean. Oh, hang on. Oh, thank you. Why didn't it go off? Oh, cracking. Nice one. Thank you very much.
Did you actually want the Street Fighter mug? We'll throw a Chupa Chup cap in for you.
Yeah, thanks for that. You've purchased the official Capcom Street Fighter mug. So that'll be winging its way to you tomorrow. Here I was thinking I was going to have a morning free of postage, and now you've ruined it.
You've got to post mine that I've sold. Oh, yeah, he's not sold anything, but I've sold something.
Thanks, Stephen. I appreciate that. That's one sale for today. That's great. Thank you.
James Collector's put there, although saying that, I'm at over 1.2k this month so far on eBay.
Where's his comment gone? I've lost it. Oh, I can't find him. Bugger it. He's at 1.2k. There it is. Got it.
Say, look for the Pokemon ball.
I know. That's what I was looking for because I know what his logo is. I was saying that I'm over 1.2k this month so far. Yeah. Is that good for you, James? Is that kind of where, you know, is that good for your sort of sales? Because everyone's at different levels, aren't they? Carl, I rang them and got told to send proof of purchase. Yeah, I've been through all that with mine. I've been through the entire process of making a claim with Hermes twice on 2 different items, which went missing almost at the same time. And 3 months later, I'm still waiting. And tomorrow, I think, is going to be a phone call, because I made a phone call 2 weeks ago and I was promised that it was sorted, and it clearly is not. And I'm really annoyed at the moment.
Steve's laughing at us. Yeah. See, it's not only me that can be behind sometimes, it's him too.
Martin says Black Friday offers have already started. Yeah, I've been looking. To be fair, I'm waiting for Black Friday as well.
I know, I was thinking that.
I want to buy myself a new Apple Watch, and I'm waiting for Black Friday sales to kick in. I want an Apple Watch 4.
Well, you've got a load of Amazon vouchers, haven't you, from your birthday and from leaving your job?
Oh, yeah, that is true as well, Jason. We are at the time when, because people's monthly payments start getting paid around from the 22nd up to the end of the month and into the start of the month. So that 10-day period is where the majority of people in the UK get paid. So fingers crossed it'll increase. I'm not particularly worried about a 1 day with no sales. It happens. But I had a good weekend. But what I'll probably do after this chat ends is I'll probably activate another promoted listings, because I just have to. I need to generate the sales in one way or another.
Wonder why UK said no, don't use their suggested rate unless you have enough margin to cover until listing ranks high organically. But as an example, I've noticed that the amount of brand new eBay accounts purchasing from listings and products, meaning that the promoted is going far and wide and possibly bringing brand new customers to eBay. The difference is noticeable.
Okay, that's interesting. It's good to know. I'm definitely, it's 100% the promoted works. It definitely drives traffic. It definitely drives sales. That's what I found. Obviously, you found it as well. I'm not as clever as in to try and work out what you've worked out. I'm not, but it's good to know. It's good information.
No, you are clever enough, Dave.
No, but I'm not analytical.
But you could be if you really wanted to be.
Yeah, but I haven't got an analytical brain.
But you could be.
No,
don't put yourself down there. You could be.
Andrew says in the summer I was clearing 1k profit, which wasn't bad for part-time. I know it's good, but it is dropping a bit.
Before that, Peter's given a bit of thingy there. Keep listening, everyone. Tweaking titles, descriptions, promote and runs. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Run sakes. Sales will pick up.
Yeah, you just have to keep going. That's all you can do.
Be positive, like Peter. Be positive. But only thing can't spell. Bookerwire's got an Apple Watch 4 and he loves it.
Cool.
What are you after?
I'm after a 4. I can't afford a 5. That's the latest one, and I can't afford that because it's expensive. But the 4, I think I've seen it already on some Amazon sales, so I'm probably going to get one before the week's out, maybe.
George Wright said he gets paid on Black Friday, so he's going to be broke.
Yeah.
See, I've never really, since the boys grew up, when the boys were younger, when I was looking at getting like the latest consoles and stuff, then I used to really push for like Black Friday or when they wanted mobile phones and things. But now, it doesn't interest me at all. I'm a January sales sort of girl. I'm like when everything is peanuts.
But January sales are a waste of time.
It depends if you want to buy your Christmas cards for the year afterwards, and you can buy them all for like 10p each. I shouldn't have just said that live. Sorry, Mum, your card was definitely not 10p.
Mank Reseller says, got a nice in brackets, assuming because you are a United fan. Rosler number 28 shirt, red and black stripes, circa 94. Oh, that's a nice shirt, that. And a go to Youth XL number 9, 99 playoff shirt. That's good. Oh, don't hang on to anything. In my book, don't hang on to anything. Get them listed. Get them listed. I don't wait to list anything, but that Rosler 28, that's that. I'm just trying to think which shirt that is.
I don't even know where you've got that from. It's not even on my thing.
It's very near. I'm very near the bottom.
Yeah, it's not even there. But just
Tap Doctor's got a question. Is there a way to pay your eBay fees as you go along without getting a monthly bill? There is. I can't remember how you do it, but I'm pretty sure that there is a way. If someone's in the chat who pays in that manner, I'm pretty sure that you can do.
Daz the Flipper there says, do any of you use a VA?
A virtual assistant, possibly. I'm thinking that's what they mean. Hermes advice from Bundle by UK: log a question by email and then call tomorrow and tell them the reference number for the ticket and get them to respond. Good point. Yeah. I've got two ongoing long emails with them. So I am going to ring up tomorrow because they've wound me up now. I've been waiting 2 weeks for 2 refunds that they promised me 2 weeks ago. Nothing.
Jason's put there, when sending offers to watchers, do you build them up or send them when you notice them? I find if you send them when you notice them, it seems to work as it's fresh in their mind, in the mind of the buyer.
I don't know where you're getting that from because I'm not seeing that either. But what I do is every couple of days I log onto the desktop, or you can do it if you do desktop version on your phone. I log in and do the bulk offers every few days. And that seems to be the best way for me to send out offers. I used to do it one by one on the app, but when I discovered the bulk offers thing a while back, probably, I don't know, it's probably a couple of months now that I found that you could do the bulk offers. That's the way I do it now. I did do a 60-second video on bulk offers if you wanted to watch it, and I know George Ross recently also did a best offers video as well. So
Lee Simpson says, has anyone considered that reselling and the increasing popularity of celebs like yourself is increasing the amount of eBayers out there fighting for ranking?
Who said that?
Lee Simpson.
I'm just looking for the comment. Are you near the end?
No, just answer it instead of keep looking for them.
There you go. Because I like to, because you speak it and I take it in, but sometimes it's easier to read it. First of all, I wouldn't say celeb. I would not use that phrase. That is extremely generously. It could be. It could well be doing that. You can't say it isn't, but it's like, I think people watch, I think, in my opinion, is that people watch videos like ours and they think it's easy. So they'll go off and give it a little try. But as soon as they realize that actually it's not easy, it requires a load of effort, I don't think they last long. So I think unless you're really committed to reselling, you won't last, because if you're going to do the car boots, you've got to be up at 4 in the morning. You've got to traipse around the charity shops. You've got to register yourself as a business, do all your tax and your accounting. And if you're going to do it properly, you've got to consider all these things, and that then makes it too difficult for the average person. So I think there could be an element of that. There could be an element of more people trying it out. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
I was going to say something. I was going to read something out then. Oh, there. T Cakes has said, how have you got on with the cameras, Chris? They would still be sat in the death pile.
Yeah, they're upstairs in our ready to list room, death pile.
Under a lot of other ready to list stuff.
I'm trying to get as much stuff listed as possible at the moment, with it being this Q4 period. So the problem with the cameras is the amount of time it's going to take to do all the research on it. So I think I'm probably going to I am going to do it one day, either this week or next week, because I think there's some good money in there that's just left sat. So I am going to do it, and I'll probably have an update in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I think you and Bucklewise should team up together, because he said he's sitting on about £500 worth of tech that needs testing and listing, all
Right.
stacked up in the hallway. So maybe you should have like a group day of technology sort of getting
Tech
through.
listing.
Yeah. Reselling Polly's joined us.
Hi, Sam. Look, Mum, I'm hustling is in as well. Hello, guys.
I'm not even acknowledging Andrew's comment of it's a 2-minute 47 long 60-second video. That's just getting old now, Andrew.
Yeah, it's
Getting
so,
really old.
It's so lame, isn't it? Andrew kind of agrees with what we were saying about the last comment that Lee had said. Most people watch YouTube, try reselling, give up after a few weeks. I tend to agree with that, like I said, because people think it's a piece of cake, and it's really not. There's a lot involved in it.
Well, we were saying, how long's it taken you to get to the point of actually taking that plunge? It's like 5 years.
Five solid years of
building up.
Absolute graft as well. I mean, week after week after week, getting up on a Sunday morning, going out all day on a Saturday. These are my days off from a normal job. You know, listing all evening when we could be doing other things.
I was going to say, all I can say is, it's a good job you met somebody who's quite happy for this to happen, isn't it? Because that could cause major issues in a relationship.
That's another thing, isn't it? You've got to have an understanding of a half, otherwise it just ain't going to work, is it? Because your house is full of crap. You're out early in the morning, like I've mentioned. You're out around charity shops. You're bringing tat home left, right, and centre. So there's a lot of challenges to get through to be a reseller. So
it is a full-time, as in even when it was part-time, it was full-time.
Reselling is a hard way to make an easy living. But yeah, I agree. There's money to be made out there, but it's difficult.
Why 17 job day shifts left? Then you'll have the time to do it.
Good luck to you. Keep us informed on how it's going. I'd like to hear how people are getting on when they go full-time.
Soon he's going to have all the time in the world to just sit and chat to you all day. You can keep Chris company because he's getting cabin fever at the moment. I need people to keep him motivated through the day and stop him from going insane, sat in this little room all on his own day in, day out. See, that's a big thing with giving up work to do it full-time. It's the isolation. I mean, luckily you're quite happy with your own company.
To be fair, I am quite happy with my own company. I don't worry too much about that.
But I do worry about you being sat here all alone with the dog, which you keep trying to talk to. Right,
let's move on, because we've almost covered all the news, as we call it. There's one other thing I want to talk about, and that is our upcoming Death Pile Secret Santa. I have the list of everyone who is so far taking part, and we have a total of 23 people. That's pretty good, I think, who are on my list to take part. I need to shout out to Ronnie Doherty. Have you seen Ronnie Doherty in the chat?
No.
Sell with Ron. Ronnie, you need to acknowledge the email that's been sent to you, or you're not going to be part of the Secret Santa. You need to, click on the link in the email and join it, because if you don't, you can't be on it. You're the only one at the moment who's not clicked that link. So you've got 1 week left. You've got until this time next Monday. When I say this time, probably before the show starts. So you've probably got until about 8 p.m. on Monday, the 25th of November, to join our Death Pile Secret Santa. It's a £10. The idea is that you send your Secret Santa something from your death pile if you want. That's the idea.
So Ron's just popped in.
Oh, cool. So with Ronnie, you need to click that email invite to the Secret Santa, because at the moment you're the only one who hasn't accepted it, and if you don't click that, you won't be in the draw for the Secret Santa, so don't forget. So let me go back. The idea is you send your Secret Santa something from your death pile worth around £10-ish listing value, and
so make sure you check the value and don't then send something that's worth a lot more without realising. They were laughing all the way to the bank on the other end when we said
what we're going to do is, we've not decided on the date yet, but we're going to do a live show, maybe like the 23rd or 24th of December, maybe Christmas Eve, if try and keep it Christmassy, where we're going to go live. We're going to drop the link to the chat, to the stream, and we're going to invite everyone who's taking part. If you want to, you don't have to come on live, but come on live, open your present. Let's see what you got from Santa. We're going to do it all live on the show.
So with Ron says your participation in the Death Pile Secret Santa gift exchange has been confirmed.
Great. Did you just do that, so with Ron? Because if that was an old one that you did, you need to do the very latest one that we received.
Has Richard joined you yet? Richard Payne, because he's put, I still need to do that. Loads of my Death Pile to choose from.
I've not had Richard, no.
Right, well, you need to get on it, Richard. Get on it like a carb on it.
If you still want to take part, you need to send a message to me on Facebook or on Instagram. I need your full name, I need your email address, and I need your alias if you use one, so that I know who you are on YouTube, etc.
Stephen Jackson has made a valid point there. He's put, check your junk mail bin, as mine went into there instead of the inbox.
Absolutely. Check your junk, check your spam. When these emails do get sent out, you need to confirm them. So
he says he's just done it again, because he said he forgot about it. He was in work. So yeah, he's just done it again and it's been confirmed.
Okay, right. So that should be everyone so far. So what's going to happen next Monday is live on the show. I'm not going to do it via screen share, even though hopefully I've fixed that by then anyway. But obviously, if I do it by screen share, people's names and stuff could come up. But I am going to activate the draw. Everyone who's taken part in it, whilst we're on the show, will get their email, and it will tell them who they have drawn. Now, I'll remind you of this on the show next week, but once you know who you've drawn, I will ask, there's an option on the login screen for you to send a message to the person who has got you.
It's a private message, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't matter, because you send the message to the person who got you, so they know it's you. So what you do with that is you send a message to the person who has you with your home address on it, or the address you want your Secret Santa to be sent to. And that way everyone will receive a message from their person with their address on. That way I don't have to manage that. So you all do it between yourselves. I know it sounds complicated. I've tested the system out with 3. with 3. I've tested it out. It works. You can send a message to the person who has drawn you with your address on, and it works like an absolute dream. So we'll have no messing about.
And no cheating when your gift comes. We need to wait and do our big live reveal, don't we, for opening our gifts? Don't be unwrapping it and then rewrapping it again.
So, I've had one from John regarding Secret Santa. Right, John, I'll sort you out when I come off air, and I'll get your email out to you. Oh, what the bloody hell is that?
My belly.
Is it your belly or your backside?
Let's just hope it doesn't drop any lower.
Oh God, no. So, is it clear as mud to everyone how this Secret Santa's work? And I know it sounds complicated, but it really isn't. I'm probably making it more complicated. Anyone got any questions on the Secret Santa?
No, they're all just getting all whoopity-doo-dah because people are getting sales for like £2.90 and £3.49. But
Cool.
a sale is a sale.
Yeah.
Pennies make pounds.
Absolutely. So that's the Secret Santa update. I think I covered everything. We're pretty much up to date. Everyone's joined so far who said they wanted to.
Steve Jackson said that's if Royal Mail isn't on strike.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? Yeah. Well, let's go back to that Royal Mail thing.
Yeah. Cash transfers will work.
Yeah, Peter says as long as people send addresses in good time. Yeah. What we'll do is I can always be the point of contact to chase somebody up. So once the draw has been made, you can immediately log in and send your address to the person who has you in the Secret Santa. You can do it straight away. So that's what I would advise people to do.
Lee Simpson's put, Chris, can you run through the Secret Santa one more time?
No. No. Lee, are you in
with this
it?
face? Is Lee even in it?
Lee's not even in it.
Come on, Lee, get in it. Join the fun.
Come on. And just a reminder as well, Secret Santa is just for UK people only, I'm afraid, because it could get quite complicated and expensive if we open it up international. Sorry about that. I know we've got loads of international viewers, but UK only. Andrew
said, can I pick who I match with in my Secret Santa? I think the whole idea of Secret Santa
He don't get it, does he?
No.
You don't get it.
Elise says, I'm not into fun. Bah, humbug.
Okay. Oh, I'm exhausted after that.
Come on, people are waiting for the puzzle. Are we there yet?
I'm just looking.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Is it time? Is it time? Are we there yet?
No.
Okay.
We were going to do sales of the last week, but
it's not working.
I can't do the screen share, so we're going to skip that this week. Shall we go to the death pile puzzle?
Yeah, you know everybody wants to do that.
You may challenge me to a contest. No one has ever won.
Okay, so this is our death pile puzzle. We do it every week now. And basically, I pick out half a dozen items from my death pile and I take a picture of them. I pixelate the picture and you have to guess what it is.
This week is the last week. This is week 4.
What do you mean last week?
We were doing it in a 4-week chunk.
Who decided that?
I decided that. So, shh. 4 weeks, right? And it made me laugh because last week, the people that are in front were even here, which was 2 Aussie thrifters. And they're in this week and they're still actually winning.
Yeah. A week's gone by.
A week and you're still winning. So they're all game on now. Oliver Ian, here comes the rule changes. No rule changes.
I've just put her in charge of this week's puzzle because last week was a fiasco.
Yeah, I actually know the answers. I actually know the answers this week, which is a plus.
I'm just going to pop them onto the screen. You can organise the rules.
But if it was up to Chris, you'd be doing this for 12 months and never getting a prize at the end of it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Winners.
Whoever wins after the end of today gets a Chupa Chup cap in the post.
Oh, nobody's going to join in now.
They will. People are sought after. Thing is, we can't really have 2 Aussie thrifters winning because that means they've got a post to Australia.
Oh, well, you didn't. No, can't change the rules now. Sorry.
That's why it's a Chupa Chups cap because it's light and it's cheap to post.
What people giving me answers? We've not even started.
Who's giving you answers?
I've got people, Sony cameras, Sony. Oh, it's not people. Sorry, it's person. Andrew, behave. Right, Steve said, make sure you click the right pictures this time, Chris.
I know, bloody hell. I pressed the wrong one last week, didn't I? I gave the answer first. Okay, it's problem is I can't bloody see which one's which. Is it that one? Oh, it's definitely that one. Right, okay, right. So from this point onwards, you're in charge. Okay?
No pressure.
So I'm going to ping up the first one, which is that. Go and explain to the people what you want.
Jesus, which one is it? You pixelated that well, haven't you? Right. So I want the item and the title. Oh, don't do that. Oh, hang on. Oliver Ian's got it. That was quick. I'd only just looked at the answers. Oliver Ian's got it.
What's your put?
Walking Dead comic.
Right.
That was quick.
Anyone else get it right?
Yeah, we've got a few. George Wright, Walking Dead comics. Hugh Mandry, Walking Dead comics. So yeah,
There it is.
Oliver Ian got that one. Well done. He's.
That was quick.
Yeah, he's in to win.
That was really quick. I thought you might struggle with that.
You do need to win 2 more just to draw.
Who's that?
With
Oliver
2 Aussies,
Ian.
yeah, just to draw with 2 Aussies thrifters. So you need to get them all right, really, to win. No pressure. No pressure.
Right. Are we ready for the next one? Are you ready? Tell them what you want.
Go on.
So I'm going to do that one.
Right.
So you remember it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to? Should we put it up?
Yeah. So what is it and who is it?
What and who? You get 2 lots of 10 points for this.
Oliver Ian got it again.
Ooh.
That was very quick.
Super fast.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Pretty much everyone got it, but Oliver Ian was in there first. He is on fire today.
Where's 2 Aussie thrifters? Are they not playing?
Oh, yeah, they are, but they were like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 down.
This is close.
One more, right, Oliver?
But isn't it? I thought you got 2 lots of points for it. You said you get 2 because the other one was just 1.
No.
But I thought you said you wanted the name and what it was.
No, there's no bonus ones in this.
Okay. Well, this is silly rules to this.
Stop
Silly
questioning my authority. Don't put me in charge and then question, all right?
Silly rules.
Mate.
Right, ready for this one?
What's that? Oh, this one's well easy. This one is
Piece of
well
cake, this.
easy.
Silence. Whilst people are thinking about it. Are they getting no one getting it?
And I'm taking Buckaway, you got it right, but George Wright actually got it. It is a Bambi plush, not just Bambi. So yeah.
So who are you giving it to then?
George Wright got that one.
There it is. A Disney Bambi.
2 Aussie thrifters, a Simba plush. My God, you're not on your ball game today, are you?
To be honest, that could be Simba. That could be Simba.
I take it back. Now I've looked at it pixelated. Yeah. Yeah, I see you getting it. Okay. Everybody else said Bambi though.
Right. Next one.
Yep. Are we ready?
So I'm going to do this one. This is
Right.
tough.
Now this one, I will do 2 lots of points.
Ooh.
One if you can just tell me what it's from, like what it is. But if you can actually tell me what the item is, again, I'll give you an extra 10 because this is hard.
So what are you looking for?
So just, what is that? What is it? What's the first thing that pops into your mind with that?
And then?
What the actual item is.
Right. Clear as mud.
Is that your full answer, Oliver Ian? Are we going to take that one? Are we taking Oliver Ian's, even though it's not technically the full answer? Or are we going to have to take the first full answer?
Guess you'd have to give it to him, I suppose.
I don't know, because it's not.
You're the boss.
It's not the full. It's not that. I can't give you that, Oliver. It's not the full title of it. So the first person to give me the full title of it, spelt correctly, is Ashley with Breaking Bad. Now let me see. Has anybody given me the answer to what the actual is? Stu Mandry's got it. So 10 points go to Ashley for it being Breaking Bad, and 10 points go to Stu Mandry. It is wall signs. Well done.
There it is. Has that Ashley not been on before?
No, and who was the other one? Stu Mandry. Have we got Stu on there before? No. Well done. I didn't actually think anybody would get the fact that there were wall signs. I'm impressed with that.
Okay, so we've got one more to go.
Andrew, 10 points. It was only 1 point for each answer. I mean, one set of points. I've actually been doing it in tens. See?
Yeah, it's been going in tens.
It's been going in tens.
No one could see that.
Oliver Ian predictive text. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got to have the full thing.
Right. Ready? Last one. Last one.
What one with this? What's this one? Yeah, this one. If you can just give me the name of it, it's fine.
Silence. Anyone in? Anyone there? Anybody there?
Ooh, no, I've got everybody saying it's a Barbie.
It's not Barbie.
It is a doll, but what sort?
That's not good enough.
No.
I'm not having that. What character is it? What person?
Linda and Gaz are getting there. They've said Barbie Butterfly, but
no,
it's not.
Wrong.
See, Linda and Gaz, you're getting there. Pixies of the Forest, but not quite.
No. What character is it? It's not Ariel.
It's not Disney's Belle or Little Mermaid. Bucklewise got it. Tinkerbell. Not even going to ask how you knew the answer to that. I hope you've got kids, Bucklewise.
Bucklewise.
Oh, look what Bucklewise just done.
So there it is. It is a Tinkerbell doll.
Now we have an issue.
What we'll have to do, I think, is roll it over to next week. Because
you can't do that.
Well, we can because we've got a draw. And I've got no more to do.
We need a tiebreaker question, something you can ask them in the first out of two Aussie thrifters and Bucklewise to answer. Right, we've got a tie between two Aussie thrifters and Bucklewise.
Well, what are we supposed to do? I think we just roll it to next week.
Steve Jackson put that's not Tinkerbell. No, the actual doll isn't Tinkerbell, but it's from the Tinkerbell movies. I said that we weren't going to get you to guess the doll because even I've never heard of that particular fairy, like Rosetta or something. Yeah, Rosetta.
So we balls that up, really, didn't we then?
No, because I said it's from Tinkerbell on the box. It says Tinkerbell.
Right.
So no, it was fine that.
Well spotted though. I didn't actually spot that. I just assumed it was Tinkerbell.
And the fact that I had a conversation where I said it's going to be way too hard to get them to guess which actual fairy it is.
To be honest with you, we obviously don't listen to each other at any point during this chat. Right, come on. What should we do about this now? We've got a draw. Tie break question right now, Lee says.
Yeah, we need some sort of tie break question. Could we get one of your figures and the first person to name what it's out of?
Okay. That might be an idea.
What about him? Do you think people would,
That one.
yeah,
What's it? I can't remember who it is.
know what it's from?
Who's doing it again?
It's two Aussie thrifters and Buckle Wine.
I'll tell you what about if we show them that? Hang on, I'm trying not to get it on screen. If we show them that and ask them what TV series it's from.
But
That's tough.
Would two Aussie thrifters have that TV program?
Well, you could say the same about the other one you just said. They probably.
We can try.
Right. Can we have two Aussie thrifters and Buckle Y?
Two Aussie thrifters have said give it to Buckle Y if in the UK save postage.
No, come on. If we're going to do that, let's just play the tie break anyway and see what happens. So, are you both ready for the tiebreaker? So, I'm going to hold you up a figure, and I want to know what TV series it's from. Okay? So, read the comments, Oliver Ian. He says.
Yeah, it's just because two Aussie thrifters said give it Buckle Wise, that's all.
Should we do it anyway and just see what happens? First
yeah,
finger.
They both said yes.
Right. Are we ready?
I think this is harder than the pixelated one.
You'll be surprised. I would get this straight away. Right, you ready? What TV series is it?
Tumbleweed.
Linda and Gaz's YouTuber's frozen. They've still got Tinkerbell.
It's definitely not Tinkerbell. Buckle Wise got it. Two Aussie thrifters put no idea. Buckle Wise got Creature Comforts.
Was it probably a bit too hard for the Aussies?
I think so. Creature Comforts, have you ever had that program? Two Aussie thrifters?
Is that ever a thing in Australia? Well,
Plenty of other people have answered saying it's Creature Comforts.
It was very gallant of you guys down under to hand that over to Buckle Y. You know, we're on. Don't forget, we're on Two Aussie Thrifters show next week, is it?
Yes, it is. It is
20 something, 26.
But they've said they've never heard of it.
Oh well.
So, Buckle said I was looking at the exact thing in a charity shop today.
You're kidding me? I can't believe it.
Steve Jackson was saying I had to wait for them to answer. It was killing me.
Zoe said Wallace and Gromit, and then later said I was so wrong. But no, you weren't, because it's the same people that make it. Yeah, so well done to Buckle Y. If you send me a message, have I got your? You're not in this Secret Santa, are you? Send me a message with your address on, and you will get your early Christmas present in the post soon. So thank you.
We'll start the new one again next week, so you're all in with a chance again. We'll
start from fresh next week.
And I'm pretty sure we'll slowly get this puzzle thing under wraps as we go along.
So well done, everybody. Thanks, Buckle Y. You're going to Facebook me. That's cool. That's fine. So let's move on to our final segment, which is, here we go.
It may.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're in the last part of our show. It's the Oh No's, and this time it's Amazon FBA are at it again. I sent some stuff up there in good faith, and they've decided that after sending it, I am not allowed to sell it, and there's 9 items that I have to pay to have returned.
That keep ending up in the blue bin.
Yeah, I've had a few of them back, but yeah, 9 items. That is really annoying, and they do this all the time, and it's really frustrating. I think I posted this last week on my Instagram, which then also goes on Facebook.
Why do they have to send them back individually wrapped?
Because they're stupid like that.
Just
And
like,
to be honest, they go to all different places all over the country, so then they just get sent back.
okay.
I mean, it doesn't cost a fortune for them to be sent back. It's pence, but it's still annoying because, well, it's just bloody annoying. It's such a silly system. Does anyone else have stuff sent up to FBA that then has to come back?
Just say a couple of buys. Ali Evans is going and Alan Starbuck is gone as well. Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Oliver Ian said if we can both agree on the rules, that would be great for our. We do need to refine. We need to write a rule book.
I'm just putting her in charge, and that is it.
Well, there you go. Then what I say goes. Lee Simpson says they've frozen half of my toy listings.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's happened here. But they did say that if your toy listings are at FBA, that it would still say stay live, but that isn't the case. And they took 9 of my items down, so I've had them returned. I'm just going to put them on eBay. And to be honest with you, I think in January I'm gonna start reducing a lot of the stuff that I've got at Amazon, and I'm probably not gonna send it again. It started working a bit, and then stuff started getting shut down, and it's really started to annoy me. So
Mr. Dick says that's one reason why I decided not to do Amazon.
Yeah, they don't really seem to care very much about the small sellers like us. They want the multiple. They want people that are going to send rafts of stuff up there, multi-listing, people that buy from wholesalers, brand new stuff. That's what they want.
It's just frustrating because you do get the odd really decent sale, don't you? And that's what keeps you kind of sending stuff.
And that's it. Yeah, now and again there'll be something that sells and it'll go for £30, £40, £50, and you know damn well you'd never have got that kind of money on eBay. But is it worth all the costs involved? Because it's cost you to send stuff up there. They take a big chunk of what you sell. It's nearly 40%.
I'm going to say Lee Simpson.
Depending on how much.
How much do you get charged to send it back?
It's not a lot. It's pence. I can't remember the exact amount. You get a heavily discounted postage rate to get it sent back.
Pale Seer said she's knocking Amazon on the head after Christmas.
Who said that?
Pale Seer.
Yeah.
Buy, list, sell, repeat. We have it easy in Australia. We just say we are gated on everything and sell on eBay. It's easier than dealing with Amazon. Just ask Pommy Pickers.
Yeah, I believe Rod. I did watch his thing. He's saying he's already having issues after starting to sell.
Andrew says I'll take Chris's place on Amazon as Amazon's guru on this channel.
I thought Andrew said he was not going to
doing Amazon.
He was not going to do Amazon.
I think he's saying because he took over the clothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Linda and guys don't use Amazon at all. Tried it once, but didn't like it. Oliver Ian don't seem to care much about their staff either. If videos on YouTube are to be believed. I don't know. You did the Amazon tour, didn't you?
I've done a tour at Amazon.
And didn't you say that the benefits for workers is really good?
Oh, they get great benefits. Absolutely fantastic benefits, but they make you work for it. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
They really make you work for it, and it is regimented. So you go on your break, you're dead on time, you can't be late back. There's no phones on the shop floor, so there's no getting your phone out at any point because it ain't there. It is very, very regimented, but you do get looked after with some good benefits. Lee said, I'm considering knocking toys and games on the head, just sticking to electronics. I'm certainly going to think about what I'm doing with Amazon in the new year.
Oh, we've got Lee in. Hi, Lee. That's my train spotting nephew.
All right, Lee.
Oh my giddy aunt.
Oh, what is that?
Where's the dog? Wow.
To be honest with you, I thought it was you.
You cheeky sock.
Oh my god. I thought it were you, and I was staying quiet thinking I'm not going to embarrass her live on the show. Jesus.
Where is she?
Where is she?
I have no idea. Oh my god, just be glad this isn't Smelly Cam. My word.
She's got her ass facing into the doorway. Oh my God. Okay, so this could be a good time to sort of wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Um,
Adrian's leaving us anyway. Bye. It's actually vile, that.
That is pure shit. Pure, unadulterated shit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was her, to be honest. I really did. I was like,
Cheeky sod.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'll absolutely batter her later when we come off.
One for the bloopers video. Yeah, you can't write that sort of dialogue. That stinks.
Can taste it.
And Ringo says our dog is just as bad.
Oh God.
Lee Simpson's leaving us. Bye, Lee.
See you, Lee.
Thanks
for all your contribution as well. You've given us some good chat there.
You always get one person that drops in just as we're finishing off. The pin box has just dropped in.
Just coming right towards the end. You've just missed the best bit, to be honest with you. The dog shit herself right in the room. Absolutely stinks. I
think she needs to go out.
We'll let her out in a minute. We're nearly finished. With our few of our favourite things section, I was going to show you some of the sales on last week. Off the top of my head, the things that stick out to me. Hey, tell you what.
Sorry.
Oh God. So bloody annoying.
Andrew's a cheeky sod.
Quick summary.
You crack me up, man. Oh God.
That's funny. That is funny. And yeah, Lee said, remember the spider incident?
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Actually, remember the Adidas black shiny wet look tracksuit top that I sold? I sent that
coloured.
Yeah, with the neon on it. I sent that via GSP on the 11th of November, so that was a week today. It went to Hungary, and I got a message today to say that it had arrived safe and well. So in 7 days, that's pretty impressive. Hermes can't even deliver local for that quickly. So 7 days, GSP has delivered that to Hungary. I think that's pretty good. I also sold. Did I show on screen those Christmas tree jumpers, or did I not show those? Can't remember.
They were in the vintage haul.
If you watched the vintage haul recently, I bought 2 Planet Hollywood Christmas jumpers. I sold
Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Yeah, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I sold both of those to the same buyer. It went to like somewhere in Denmark or something, or Germany. Paid full price, £35 each. So they spent 70 quid on those 2 jumpers. So that was a good sale from the vintage haul.
Crazy eBay people.
I've sold some jackets. I've sold that Gillette body warmer thing for 45 quid. So I've had some good sales this week, and from the vintage haul as well. So all good, really.
Lee's made a comment there. He just put it was Chris. He heard it.
Thanks, Lee. We'll have words later.
Loving Lee's little profile picture there.
Oh yeah.
That dog looks familiar.
Bill says my Hermes guy went on holiday for a week, didn't tell anyone last time I used him. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, when I was dropping parcels off the other week at our parcel shop, he actually had to say to me, didn't he, that the parcel guy hadn't been for like umpteen days and they didn't know why. Was it like 3 days he'd not been? So he was just like giving us a heads up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just letting us know that it might be late getting shipped out, but it was all okay in the end.
Right, are you going to give us your cheesy
there isn't
end of show quote?
There isn't really anything cheesy to give you this time.
This is what people look forward to.
No, seriously.
The next best thing in the show is your cheesy quote. Come on.
there's nothing much to sort of say. What I was going to say was, let me move that up here so I can read it. So when you've got too much to do, your death pile is overflowing, and it's overfacing you. Just remember that nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. See, that's it.
Yep. Cheesy quote.
No, it's not. It is true. I've got literally hundreds of items upstairs in the back room. Now, when you look at it as a whole, you think, Jesus, how am I going to get through that? But it's not difficult if you break it into small jobs. So if you say, I'll do 20 listings today, 20 tomorrow, and you'll soon get through it all. So that is the quote for this week, is nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs.
So Aussie Thrifter says legit solid advice.
Yeah, it is. It's 100%.
Yeah. Oliver Ian's give you a bit of advice. He said just edit the title to Belle Farted. They would literally have to watch the whole video.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do it and see what happens. See if I can get some good numbers on it.
Pinbox has said pop Puri for Christmas. Lots of it. I'm going to stick it up the dog's butt.
So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Sorry we had some technical issues and we couldn't show you our sales for the week. I'm going to get that fixed for next week, hopefully.
And hi vinegar jar, bye vinegar jar. Sorry.
You're a bit late, but you can always go back to the start. So we'll see you all again soon. See you later. Bye.